There she is. There she's tapping. Guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, 4430 John Deere makes his triumphant return. New rebuilt, remanned injection pump. This tractor starts up a heck of a lot better. You remember I had her on the mixer tractor, and out of nowhere she just started rolling coal. No power. 11,500 hours on this thing. So we started with the injection pump. That seemed to do the trick. We're going after 70 acres of hay today. I gave her a test run yesterday, and I went around the outsides of these. We open these fields up, so then I can go up and back, and it's a lot easier for Mark to bail, and you're not bunching up the end of the windrows. We're at a 20-acre subdivision. This has got a big we're in a cul-de-sac. There's the road. It goes all the way up, and there's a stop sign. Bought this in 2010 after the crash of 08. Builder got the plans to this, 8 homes, 3 2-acre lots, 3 2-acre lots, and then 2 big 4-acre pieces in the corners. We're not building houses, so we seeded it down to hay. Works pretty well. If you ever did build a house, I would say that's the nicest 4-acre spot, is you're backed up to a nice woods there. But anyway, we've got 70 acres to cover today. Let's go. In, guys, this tractor snorts. That row is just 3 into 1. Odd rows here. This big rake can handle it. Got a gully here. You see, that's that first lot back there. They got it cut for drainage. Here's the second one. And the third one's up here. Mark's starting to bail right behind me. Day, 10-mile-an-hour breeze to get this hay baled up for the heifers, and our prime second cutting is about ready. That first field we cut and chop, we're going to have to start bagging second cutting pure alfalfa after this, weather pending. Across the road here. Line it up and away we go. You can see how wet of a year it's been. Greg had to go around some mud spots. Wet holes. Never had to do that in this field. There's Mark right behind me. loosen these up, brought it home. Realized needed an oil change. 205 hours on the oil. We usually change them 200. Well, I dumped the oil this morning. New filter. Checked the antifreeze. Gave it a nice wax job. I was running it yesterday. I realized the hood, everything didn't look real good. If I got my baby back, I'm gonna grab some of Dad's hot rod car polish. We're gonna polish up 4430. And here we are. Nice having them headlamps off. You can really get around and not bunch hay up. You gotta pay attention. You don't want to whack this rake with a bale. I've been accused of doing it in the past, but I can assure you, I might have done it a couple times, but I just barely tapped. Here he comes, making another round. He's catching up to us. We're about out of here, though. Close this rake up. Watch Mark drop a bale. What she looks like, boys. We're up on that road. That's what she looks like. Old barn and silo here. To the left. And we made it. This is my uncle's big 80 hayfield, separated by a beautiful ditch right down the center. Needs to be tiled. If you tiled this, this would be very good ground, and you've got that center ditch. That's why I say center ditch in between an 80-acre field. Why would you want that? Well, because you could tile to it, because there's no other ditches on either side, just in the back. So we've got ditches to tile, but as of right now, she's just hay. She's good and dry and ready. This has been cut for a day or two. Just gonna roll it right over, and it's just gonna be beautiful. I want to touch on this rake. Speed Rake SR600 Coon. A catastrophic rake failure a couple times on this. What happens is if you run that in the ditch, or you hit a gully hole big enough, going fast enough, see this big brace piece? Well, there's your weak point. She'll snap, she'll fold right over. A couple years ago I did that. We've got a piece of square tubing in here to reinforce it. This side got weak too and we fixed it, but all in all, it's been a good rake. We replaced some of these tines already. Lee and I, you see these are new. We take the covers off and you fish them in there. You got to take the bolts. It's a little process, but you see they break off. You know, they wear. There's one missing there, one missing there. So I'm going to replace more. Most of the pull drive comes from the back, so I started in the back. But yeah, this is picking up two 16-foot windrows easily. That's what we got. Our two disc pines are 16 foot, so it's picking it up easily. Pretty good size rake. Oh, I was going to show you that real quick. The brace point. This is a big brace point here. Yeah, this was the side that gave way. That was a custom. He even filled that with weld plugs. Like I said, Greg's a heck of a fabricator. And then ever since, the rake's been good. So we're not doing as much dry hay. At least we're going to start tapering off. So this baby is going to probably last us. And listen to this girl purr like a kitten. She's back, boys. she's back. We went right up the gut of this hay field. These windrows are massive. Wow, this field grows good hay. For lunch, the wife packed us with leftover hot dogs, a few pretzels, and an apple. What can I say? Sometimes you're eating steak, sometimes you're eating leftover hot dogs. Don't look now, looks like Mark made it to the field. This side of the field, well, it's on kind of an angle. We're going to jump back over. Big old drainage ditch in the back of this field. Huge, huge, huge. I mean, you could fit 4, 5, 6 school buses in here. That could be 30-foot bank. It's that big. You see the discoloration of the weeds. That's how high the water was when we got that flood, about 5 inches. But this ditch still had about 10 foot to spare. There's not many drains like this. There she is. There she's tapping. I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna show you, we got a cut in here when they were cutting hay. Look at the size of these windrows. Massive. I told you we had a bunch of rain here. We were extremely wet, but I tell you, we've been very fortunate because just south of us got even flooded worse, and north of us got flooded just as bad. But look at this dirt where Mark cut in with the disc bine. This is the kind of soil that we're dealing with here. This is pretty much muck. I can just smell it. I mean, that's like extremely good dirt. I mean, you see the size of these windrows. Very squishy, sticks to your boots. It's very greasy dirt. If you can get it drained, some of the best ground in the world. A lot of moth, huh? Cut the hay around here. They got hard on them, running hard on the bearings. Beautiful day, guys. Beautiful day. A little wax left on there. That hood's hot now. for night milking. Mark's finishing that hay up, baling. I stopped. I've got the other half of that field. I probably got another close to 50 acres to bale tomorrow. So that was 4 hours. I seen, because I know it was on that tack after changing the oil. Now I probably got about 4 hours tomorrow. That'll be the majority of our baling. I washed that tractor and mixer the other day, looking a little dirty. I just come in here and pull this plastic up. Still splitting corn silos between these two bags for another day or two, and that'll be gone. That's what she looks like. 9,300 pounds and change. Yeah, those corn bags are working out well. This is very, very cool. Very cool. And then this is gonna be my new bag. Finally got deep enough in it. You're still seeing a little bit of residue, but she's cool. Smells real good. Take and cover this up too. Still gotta fix the hitch on that. Remember, she snapped off the spreader over the winter. Guys, that's gonna do it for the video. That was my Triumphant return 4430. That's sitting idle. I'll check it over. You got another long day tomorrow, but that was a blessing, that injection pump going out, because I found that this was just a better tractor. See how small this pump is compared to that big one? Oh, and that we can put the new injection pump on it and all new injectors on that tractor too as well. So, but yeah, sometimes a breakdown or can be a blessing in disguise, and this is just a better, and the PTO power on this, I don't know what it is, but it's very strong. So that's the way it goes. I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna try to get you a milking video sooner than later. These cows are really pumping on that feed. So take care. God bless.